Hey, subscribers! It's hey, Blue. Where's MC at?
Did someone call for me? Hi, guys! Thanks, Blue, for keeping them company. But yeah, hey guys, it's Music Clues here and Ethan N. So me and Ethan are both here today to talk real quick. This isn't a full-fledged update like we've been doing, like we did for March update. That one's coming in April still. But me and Ethan thought we'd give you a small brief update on what he and I have been working on since that update before we go over everything. We're not going to go over everything we talked about. We're going to be talking about in April, but we'll go over some things that we personally have been up to. So, Ethan, why don't you go first?
Oh, yes. So I guess I could tell you briefly things here, just several things. Of course, it goes into my Xenosega process, but I'll go with the most surprising one first for every subscribers. And including MC, I think MC already knows ahead of time. So, by the way, folks, if you didn't know, recently I actually got my first shot of the COVID vaccine recently.
Yep, so Ethan's officially vaccinated. How you feel, bud? I've heard some people have had a couple of side effects.
Oh, the only thing I did felt it was something to do with my arms been swelling. Other than that, I was okay. For the first shot.
Oh, okay, that's good to hear. All right. So yeah, Ethan got his first vaccine. I can't get mine yet for health reasons, but I'm glad you got yours first.
Yeah, but I'll be getting my second shot later on the next few weeks.
All right. Oh, speaking of which, just so you guys know, Ethan's gonna be at the hospital. Don't worry, nothing's wrong with him. He's just getting one of his wisdom tooth pulled.
Yeah, more than likely. So that's pretty much like before I take my second vaccine shot.
Yeah, so he might not be active that day. Just in advance, it's going to be on April 12th, you told me?
Yes.
April 12th. So on April 12th, Ethan will probably not be active on Twitter for most of the day. So if you have any questions related to Ethan's stuff, please contact me and I'll talk to him personally, and then I'll get back to you ASAP. But in the meantime, though, outside of that, anything else you've been up to, bud?
Okay, so for the progress of Xenosega over there in the TV there, let me see if I can do this real quick. All right, so my progress, I know you guys cannot see, but this is why I'm at right now in Xenosega. This is like one of those areas I'm at right now. I put in pause, so I'll be playing that later on. And as a effect, I'm actually getting close beating Xenosega episode 2. But I don't know if I actually can beat it like sooner, but it's getting close. I could say that.
Yes, Ethan's getting real close. He said he was like 2 bosses away, which is probably the shortest RPG that Ethan, well, okay, maybe second shortest RPG that Ethan's played. I say first, but I nearly forgot about Pokemon X and Y being super short. So yeah, so probably the second shortest RPG Ethan's played, but it's a big gap between that one since Pokemon X and Y came out in 2013, and then well, Xenosega came before that, but he's playing it now, so probably like a 10-year gap between then. Ethan played a lot of lengthy RPGs since then, so this is definitely one of the shortest ones.
But I'll say this much. Of course, I gotta keep an eye on like the GS missions. I gotta keep up with several things. I like several skills and all that just to keep up before I face the boss, because I don't want to rush it and just go straight at him and you lose. So I don't want to go like that like the other bosses.
Oh yeah. Just so you guys know, Ethan won't give his full opinion yet on the whole episode 2 until our April update. So you're gonna have to wait for his full opinion later, unfortunately.
Yeah, it depends how my progress is. But if I actually manage to do that before the update, that's a different story. But right now, we're gonna see.
Indeed, we will see. But he's been doing good. So good job. But buddy, hopefully you'll be able to finish it before we do our April update, which, by the way, will unfortunately be in April because me and Ethan, I prefer Ethan and I be together for this one. I do in a Zoom call, but personally, I'm going to be traveling the day I come back home, so I can't really do that, unfortunately.
Yeah, no kidding about that.
So yeah, don't expect the update until actually April is on, but it still will be early April at the latest, because I don't want to make you guys wait too long. Yeah. So another thing, is there anything else before I go over some of my stuff?
Sure. Maybe one more will be fine.
Totally
Recently, cool. I have a friend that, well, MC knows him too, but I recently have a friend who actually started to play some Kingdom Hearts game, which is the first game in the series, and he says he actually loves it so far. And let's just say he's another Zora fanboy who wants him in Smash Bros. Cough cough.
Nothing's wrong with that. Don't get us wrong. Getting excited about characters to be in Smash Bros. Is no problem with me and Ethan. But don't say they'll be the next character that's in line, because we have no idea what Nintendo or Sakurai have in store.
Agreed. But yeah, it's good. That's good that he's getting into well, my friend just got into a Kingdom Hearts series. And I know that he says that I was trying to explain to him about that I prefer like Final Fantasy over Kingdom Hearts. And he just got over the board with all I'm saying. I'm not saying I don't like Kingdom Hearts series. That's not the issue. It's one of the complex stories.
Yeah, Kingdom Hearts, for those who don't know, is a little bit complex. Like maybe I would probably maybe compare it to Zelda a little bit, but I don't want to say too much because they're both totally different franchises. So, and I don't know the story timeline for either all that much. Well, maybe Zelda a little bit more, but even then I don't know them both too much. So yeah, but either way, so it's good to get into a new series. Me and Ethan do that all the time, so it's no different than that.
Oh no, not at all. Yeah, it's obviously like once I get done with this trilogy, if I do get the chance, I don't know, we don't know, I'll get to Xenogears eventually.
Yes, but it's probably going to be a while before then, because I was expecting Xenosaga to take Ethan at least a good chunk of April, but the fact that he's almost done, that means that he'll probably get the free, and depending on how long that takes him, he might have time for Gears before Ratchet and Clank. But that's only if the next major game doesn't come up before then.
Yes, and honestly, when I looked at the gameplay for Xenosaga Episode 3, so far the gameplay, my expressions, I feel like it's a more improvement from the second game.
Indeed, and like I said, you'll hear all about it in this April update. Ethan's got quite a lot to say about Episode 2. Mostly, sadly, negative stuff.
So far, I'm going to warm them up to the characters a bit more. Voice acting is something that I have something to question about.
Yeah. Like I said, mostly negative. But like every game, there is some positive stuff, so it's not completely negative.
Well, story is the one thing that I actually don't mind. At least the story starts off pretty good from the first episode, so thank the Lord.
Yeah, thank the Lord indeed. But yeah, you'll hear all about Ethan's full opinion of Xenosaga Episode 2, hopefully by the April update. I don't plan to do it until I get back from vacation, which isn't going to be for a while. So yeah. But do expect it to be in early April, so you guys won't have to wait at least won't have to wait at least too long to hear what Ethan's thoughts are. But so far, so good. Good to know you're making progress, bud.
Thank you.
Speaking of PlayStation 2 games, you probably already saw this on Twitter. Ethan's been posting for me, so thank you again, buddy, for doing that because I was out. But I got several PlayStation 2 games while I was here. So I might be going back to a couple of the one of the retro stores I visited. But before we get to the retro games I got something else to show you guys.
Yes. And I did post a few things on Twitter for MC here, but not the PS2 games, but just something that will surprise you. Something will surprise you.
Yeah.
Just let you know.
Okay, so the first of all, do a do 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 a do do Banjo-Kazooie amiibo.
Oh yeah, he's been hoping for getting the Banjo-Kazooie, but I'm still waiting for the other amiibo to come in. But nothing to worry, people. I'm still getting it. I just wait until it ships here.
Yeah, Ethan got his online, so we have to wait for it to ship. Which unfortunately, believe it or not, I've actually had sadly a couple of games delayed due to our GameStop in particular having the warehouse located in Texas. So unfortunately, there have been a couple of shipment delays because there were a couple of things happening in Texas down there weather-wise. So
yes,
yeah, but yeah, this is Banjo-Kazooie. They look pretty amazing. I like the extra puzzle piece they added.
Oh, I do too.
Oh,
good job, Nintendo. Good job.
Did I say puzzle piece? I'm a jiggy. Pardon. I gotta use the correct terminology for Banjo-Kazooie lore. Sorry about that, guys. But that's not the only thing I got at GameStop.
Oh yeah, you got more. Okay, so like I said, I'm telling you guys, this will surprise you. I've been telling you this.
I not just got Banjo-Kazooie, but I also got Brethren, which is the amiibo Ethan's still waiting on.
Yep.
And Terry. Now, I will be doing a gameplay video for these guys later while I'm here so you guys can see them in action. But for the time being, I'm going to do an unboxing right now for you guys, and we can look at Terry and Brethren up close.
Yes. Yes. Yeah, I'm still getting my Bethlehem, so I do have the other ones I'm still waiting on until Nintendo actually announces like Sephiroth or even Pyra and Mithra. But other than that, we'll wait until the next wave comes in.
Yep. All right, so here he is. Here's Terry.
There he is, the SNK fighter. Well, actually, king of fighters.
Indeed. He looks pretty awesome. I really like the detail here. Yeah, really like his I really like how his muscles stand out, his hair is flowing, and the Final Fury logo on his hat. It's really small. I'm not sure you guys can see it, but yeah, I really like this one. Definitely going to be training this one later.
Of course, nice.
And then finally, Brethren. Now we'll see what Ethan's amiibo looks like when it finally gets there.
Yes. And if you know, folks, you don't have to have Bethlehem as a male all the time for your amiibo. But yeah, the design may be for only male, but I know several people out there just want a female Bethlehem design, but Nintendo just doesn't say they want to do it yet, you know? And you can always do is you would train Bethlehem and Super Smash Bros. You could do a female too while you're at it.
Yeah, you can change to the female skin. You don't have to have the male. And I'm pretty sure more than likely there will be a custom amiibo for this one as well down the road.
Yes.
But anyways, here is Brethren male. He looks pretty awesome.
Oh man, I just love how that sword over there, Sword of Creator, that sword has a little fire in it. That's actually does describe what's in Problem Three Houses.
Oh yes, totally. It is a good looking amiibo. I can definitely not wait to train all three of these. Now they will all be level 1, but I do have my other amiibo with me, so they will be training against them, just so you guys know.
Yes.
So yeah. And then eventually when I get back, we'll also do a gameplay video with Ethan's amiibo and see how they stack up against these guys, because I'll do some training on the side when I'm not hanging out with my family or such. But for the time being, those are all three of my amiibos. So Banjo-Kazooie, Terry, and Bethlehem are all part of my collection. I still am only planning to get Min and Pyra and Mithra out of the amiibo fighters, and I'm going to worry about the rest later. But yeah, I pretty much have almost all of season Fighter Pass 1 now.
Nice. Yes, I'll be getting Sephiroth, Empire, and Mithra later on the road.
Yep. All right. So last but not least, the last thing I want to show you guys.
Now for the juicy stuff. What I see first, but for you people, there's a juicy part. Get ready.
So, for those who don't know, I actually went to some retro game. I actually went to GameStop to get the Amiibo. But in addition to that, there were 3 other stores I wanted to hit. I was only able to hit one of them today. I might hit the other 2 later, or maybe go back to that one because they had a whole bunch of retro games. Literally a whole bunch of retro games. I sent Ethan some pictures. Maybe you can post them later to Twitter if he wants.
Yes.
Take a look. So first of all, me and Ethan will finally be able to do gameplay of this title in particular. We have played every single title in this series except for this installment. In particular because it was PlayStation 1 exclusive. And unlike Amazon and eBay, we actually got it for pretty cheap.
Oh, thank the Lord we do.
Soul Calibur 3. Yes, Soul Calibur 3. This was $13.
Yes. And not only that, for those of you wondering, hey, is there a guest character in that one? Well, unfortunately, there isn't. But there is in certain way, but the customization.
Yes, we won't spoil it for those who want to look for it, but I will say it is related to one of the games Ethan has or maybe haven't played yet. Hint, hint.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. So here's the back. Looks pretty.
Yeah.
And it says right here, new characters, Zalmiel, Sakura, and Tara. Oh, so this must be their debut game. Okay.
Yes.
New Chronicles of the Sword. Okay, so this must be kind of like Soul Calibur 6's story mode, it looks like.
Yes. Yeah, so another thing too, guys. What was I gonna say? Yeah, it's yeah, that's right. There's another installment, but this is way before the Soul Calibur series came around. Soul Edge.
We still have to get that one, but I think I'm gonna hold off purchasing that one for now because, well, when I went to the retro store, I saw Ape Escape for $43. So I'm definitely not gonna buy any PlayStation 1 games for sure right now. Oh. And Exodius was also there, which is an installment Ethan still has yet to play in the Exo series. But why don't you tell how much it cost?
Are you talking about through what your store, or are you talking about through Amazon, right?
Through the store.
Holy boy, I don't remember you told me the price for Xenogears. Is that the same thing as Ape Escape?
No, it's $100.
Oh man, oh man, oh man. Well, I wish, but the thing is, I mean, I'll be patient for this one because I don't think I need to rush myself to play that one yet. I'll get that.
I gotta get Soul Calibur 3 over with first, since I want to beat all the Soul Caliburs before we play Soul Edge.
Yes, agreed. Just like me with Xenosega.
The next game we got, Virtua Fighter 4, and for those who are wondering, sorry, you first.
I've been dying to actually play this game. I did play the 5th game, but not that one.
Indeed. And apparently it was only going for $3. $3. That's honestly cheap. I expected more, especially since the Virtua Fighter games on the Dreamcast are very expensive.
Oh, I would say so. Yeah, I thought it would be more expensive too. I did play 5th and the 2nd game, I'm not mistaken, but this one in particular is another one I didn't play yet.
Yeah, so the other ones we still have yet to play are the original Virtua Fighter, Virtua Fighter 3, and I think that's it.
Yes. Me too, man.
All right, the next one. Now, Ethan's actually going to pay me back for these titles in particular. But I got the ATV Off-Road Fury games.
Oh, yeah. I haven't actually played these 3 games, but for my first expression when I first saw the gameplays, I didn't play them, but I should give my expressions while I do experience them. I say out of these three, surprisingly, the second one is actually the best out of the three for what I saw for gameplay wise.
Yeah, the second one. 3 and 4. Ethan said were not so good.
Gameplay wise, not experienced yet.
Yep. But we'll play all 3 and let you guys know. But now Ethan has a full set of, and actually all together, since we're sharing this collection, our first full set of PlayStation series classic collection.
Oh,
so,
be right back, folks. I'll go get my first game.
okay, hang on a second, guys. Guys, we'll wait until Ethan gets back.
Voila! This one.
Yep.
Yeah, this is what I got so far. Is this bad boy?
And now we have all 4 games in the whole series. So this means this is our first series that we have completed in terms of retro collection.
Yes, and I cannot wait to play the other 3 later. I already know this one most, but not the other 3. That's it.
Indeed. So it's going to be interesting to see what we think of this title in particular. Of course, that won't be until we get back, and that's probably not going to be until at the latest, maybe returning update video / live stream. But yeah. Okay, so unfortunately I didn't know this, but I did get Ditto Life Ultimate. Unfortunate for me, I only got the first game because apparently they came as a set instead of one disc.
Ooh. So it means that wasn't the right game.
Yep, they did have Ultimate there, or Ultimate first and second game as a bundle there though. So I might just get it again. But they also had them separate, so I might just pick up the second copy of the second game and then grab Dead or Alive 3. Now, just so you guys know, me and Ethan don't have an original Xbox yet. And probably won't for a while. But when we do eventually, this is the first game we're going to be playing on it, since we have yet to play Dead or Alive 1, 2, or 3. We have played 4, 5, and 6.
Yes.
Well, I played 4. Ethan's played 5 and 6.
Yes, exactly.
But yeah, so far, pretty good retro haul.
Yes.
Let me go over the list. Me and Ethan, in case you guys didn't know, I said this earlier in my vlog that I'm recording for you guys, by the way, in case you didn't know, I am doing a vlog, but it won't be posted until after we return to YouTube. So let me just get the list.
I got mine right here. So these are the ones I saw so far, at least.
Yes. So as we just mentioned, we got Virtua Fighter 4, Soul
Which we
Calibur
have
3,
right there. Yup.
and ATV Off-Road Fury 1, 2, 3, and 4, which completes the ATV Off-Road Fury series for the PlayStation 2.
Which is awesome.
So yeah. So we completed a series thanks to Ethan's copy that I bought before that, and we have 2 of the rare fighting games that everybody seen that we got. One of them was pretty expensive, as I expected, but one of them was also pretty cheap.
Yes. So, guys, there's another thing that me and MC have been talking about. What we can do, we have our friend is actually having his birthday next month. We were talking about several games we thought that he would want later in his playtime. So that'll be like, remember I talked to you guys about him got into Kingdom Hearts, but there is a one way you can actually play all those games would be Kingdom Hearts all in one, or Prince of Persia: The Sands of Time. He's been interested to try out that one.
Yeah,
So
not the remake, unfortunately, because that's unfortunately delayed till an unknown date. I have it pre-ordered myself, but I don't know when it's coming out now. So patience is a virtue, unfortunately, with that one. But while I'm down here, I'll see if I can find the original game so he can try that.
Yeah, they'll be the Sands of Time.
Now, me and Ethan were thinking also about getting Kingdom Hearts, but $40 seems a little expensive for my and Ethan's current budget, and I got a game next month.
Yes.
So yeah, we might just get Prince of Persia if I can find it. But yeah, outside of that, we have a list of other games that me and Ethan are currently looking for. So we'll go over one each.
Yes.
So the first one on the list that I still have to look for is Gears of War 1, 2, and 3. Ethan said that he doesn't mind any of them, but he would prefer to get 3.
Yes.
You tell them the next one, bud.
That'll be Godzilla Destroy All Monsters for GameCube. That's my first priority. For the original Xbox, because of one thing, I prefer not to spoil you guys, but unless you have any questions, you can. But like I say, that's a little spoilers. But mostly GameCube, just because that's like the most available console I can play on more. And also Godzilla Unleashed on Wii, not the PS2 version. I played that one. The roster's not that great.
Yeah. So definitely.
So there's the next one after that. Mario Strikers Charge for Wii.
Yes. Mario Strikers Charge for Wii. As you guys know, Ethan is still unfortunately struggling to record that part. The Strikers Cup is just, it's brutal, man. It's brutal. As I said on Twitter one time, unfortunately, we got this close to finishing up. This close. And then the game said, nah, you're not going to win.
Yes. If I wasn't...
You first?
Yes. So if I was doing it off screen, I wouldn't mind doing those couple loses and still get in there in the playoffs and all that. I wouldn't mind. But if it's a recording, that's a huge issue.
Yeah, so as you can tell, Ethan and I have been struggling. So Ethan wants me to see if I can track down a copy of Strikers Charge for him, so that way he has a game at home that he can practice on his own Wii, so he can get better and better at beating PE again. Because honestly, he needs it. Needs it.
Next one would be Metal Gear Solid 4 for PlayStation 3.
Yes. Now I did see.
I'll say though. No, you go ahead.
I will say while I was at that retro store, I did see PlayStation 3 titles, but I didn't see any Metal Gear Solid 4. So they either don't have it, or I didn't look hard enough.
Could be either way, but I know that's like a one Metal Gear that I didn't play yet. I did play the first Metal Gear on the PS1, but I didn't beat it. Second game, I did beat it. Third game, I'd play it on the 3DS installment. I thought I could count it because it's a third installment through 3DS. And also it came out from the other consoles too. So I thought I'd count that one as a third installment. Fourth one, didn't play yet. And fifth one, didn't beat and played.
Indeed. So
I did play, but I didn't beat.
Yeah, and just for reference, in case you're wondering about the other titles, Ethan has played Metal Gear Solid Rising and Metal Gear Survive, which we don't talk about.
Oh, that one's awful. Awful.
Yeah, it's pretty bad, guys. Guys, to put into how bad it is, you have to pay for extra save files. Extra.
That's awful. Well, at least I play the beta, not the full game.
Yeah. I mean, it could be better, but I highly doubt it.
Maybe this is a game that was actually off of Kojima. Originally was a creator for this series, so I can see why it flopped.
Badly. Uh, continuing on, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 for the Xbox, I believe you said?
Yes, for like 360.
Yes. So Ethan has had interest in trying out some of the older Call of Duties. No, we do have a little bit of interest in a couple of the modern titles, but not my top priority right now.
Yeah, but I do have a friend who's actually is enjoying the classic Call of Duty I did play back then. So yeah.
Yeah, so Ethan wants to try Modern Warfare 2 in particular because he knows it's one of the fan favorite titles. So I'm gonna see if I can find that down here. But I can't make any.
Next one will be Portal 2.
Now, Portal 2,
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, you first.
Okay, so we kept interrupting because of the video translation. So next one on the list is Portal 2.
Indeed. So Portal 2, now I'm not 100% positive on this one because this one was ported from Valve, and as you guys know, Valve doesn't usually port their games, especially not to a modern console. We probably got lucky during the 360 PlayStation era. But yeah, honestly, I'm not sure if there is a physical copy for this game. If not, then me and Ethan are out of luck, unfortunately. But I do know there is digital outside of Steam, of course. But yeah, a lot to look into this one. Hopefully I can find it.
Yeah, this is like our progress so far. But I thought there was like another game that we forgot to put in the list was I just added it recently.
Oh, yep, he just added it right now. Tales of Abyss. Now, you guys probably don't know this, but right now, Bandai Namco did just post a list of the top-selling games in the country, in each country, and one of those games is Tales of Abyss, I believe.
Yes, it is. Well, let's see. There is another one I had here that I did forget to put in, but I just gotta look around and see because I do remember there was another game I want to add into the list, but that one doesn't have to be the higher priority, but just in case in the priority, not a higher priority, but yes.
Yeah. And why Ethan's getting that one, the last one I had on the list beforehand was Soul Edge, which we just talked about. We're not gonna really focus on that one for now. Me and Ethan got other stuff to worry about.
Not at all, man. Not at all, man. Exactly, yeah. So I thought there was another game I did want to try for the PS2, but right now I'm just looking into. I thought there was another game I did forget to put in, but that one doesn't have to be a priority though, in my personal opinion. But it doesn't have to be another priority. Oops,
Yeah.
sorry that I accidentally pressed something.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah, it was definitely this game, that's for sure. It was Mortal Kombat again, and that's like one of the classic Mortal Kombats.
Oh, okay. I'll see what I can do about that one, but no promises, of course.
Obviously, I'm not saying it could be a higher priority. I'm not saying that.
True. Although it might go for cheap, just like I found Soul Calibur for only 13 and Dead or Alive for only 6, and Virtual Fighter for only 9 for Dead or Alive, and then Virtual Fighter for only 13. So I might be able to find it for cheap, but we'll see.
Yep, indeed. Yeah, so yeah, that's like another game I do remember, but yeah, right now I'm just looking into the other games that I forgot to add in the list, but other than that, I'll go into progress while we're talking briefly what we're doing.
Yeah. So those are all the games that we have virtualized. So as I said before, I'm going to be doing some gameplay while I'm down here. Probably won't be able to do too much, unfortunately, because I will be out a couple days mostly. But I will try my best to record as much as I can. And for you guys, I definitely am going to do the Amiibo as soon as I get off the call with Ethan here. And then after that, I'm not really sure what else I'll be able to do. I'll probably work on some other titles other things. I also did just get Monster Hunter Rise on my Switch, so I might play that a little bit later. But I'm not going to record gameplay for you guys yet because I don't want you guys to see me as an amateur completely stink. Normally, I don't mind trying a new game and recording it for you guys, but for this one in particular, me and Ethan are a little skeptical.
Indeed, yes.
So yeah, but that is really all for now. Like I said, we'll talk more stuff about what we've been up to the last whole month. But something that is coming up to remind you guys is in a couple days we will be seeing Godzilla vs. Kong. So after we have both watched that, you can definitely expect that in our April update when we talk about what we've been up to, and we'll give you a full and honest opinion about this one.
Yes. Oh, you know what? I did find another game I was getting in the list, and I kept forgetting it was something to do with another Final Fantasy setting game. I'm putting it right now on the list, but obviously it could just be just in case if we could get it for cheap. But other than that,
But right, Final Fantasy 7. I mean, Diverges of Quables. Interesting. I'll see what I can do. But yeah, all right, guys, that's all for this small and brief March update. Well, pre-April update, I should say. You can expect a full April update once I get back and I'm able to get back together with Ethan, and we'll talk about all the things that we did in April, because there was quite a bit more that we didn't discuss here that we did behind the scenes.
Yep. It's
Oh wait, one more thing. Before we go, Ethan, did you watch the newest episode of My Hero Academia season 5 yet?
Not yet, but I'll get to it eventually. But I did hear I had a friend actually said something about it hasn't changed that much. So something to me, it sounds like there's some good news in there.
Interesting. All right. Well, that's good to hear then. Before we leave, speaking of which, buddy, since you are in charge of anime news, why don't you tell them about the big news regarding My Hero Academia?
I could say a few, really. There's a bunch of them are just gone crazy in my own end. Yeah, recently My Hero Academia actually has now got like another movie that it's something to do with. It's called My Hero Academia Worlds. Was it? Hang on. I thought I remember the title. I had that title someplace. Oh yeah, there was one that is. Was it Kensen will have a movie this winter, scheduled for this winter. Let's see. It's to do with okay, so I had that movie announced someplace. Okay, hang on. Okay, so I think it was one was I'm doing with My Hero Academia movie. Okay, there it is. It's called My Hero Academia World Heroes Missions. I didn't see the trailer yet, but I'll get to it. But it looks like to me, this is like another movie. And I'm just like, really? Someone said this is supposed to be the last movie? You have terrible communication, man.
No kidding. For what Ethan's referring to the previous movie, which is My Hero Academia, I believe, what was it called?
My Hero Academia, Heroes Rising.
Thank you. My Hero Academia, Heroes Rising, which, by the way, focused on Deku and what other character?
Oh, Deku and Bakugo.
Thank you. Deku and Bakugo go as the main focus for that movie.
Yes.
This one seems to be focusing on Deku and who else was it? Was in that poster?
It was all three, Bakugo and Shota Toroki.
Okay, so in addition to Bakugo returning for one of the focuses, Shota Toroki is also going to be a focus as well. Interesting. Interesting to know. No, for those who don't know, the first movie, why it did feature a new character. Character. I can't say her name because spoilers. It was focused mainly on Deku and how he's to be All Might's successor. The second one, as I mentioned, was focused on Bakugo and Deku being heroes rising up to the challenge.
Yes. And there's another news I just saw. Black Clover, it will actually receive, it's going to get a movie.
Animated or live action?
Anime.
Whew! Just have to check. Just so you guys know, I've been a little bit nervous lately, especially because there's been some other shocking news. But we'll go over that when we talk about the April update. Trust me when I say the big news we have to drop in terms of related to certain IP that just recently launched last year. It's gonna shock you all.
And the last one I have here, I just saw right here. Attack on Titan final season. I think the episodes are done for the first part. Now I'm assuming right now they said they're scheduled to getting ready for the second part in winter 2022. So that's next year.
Okay, so you guys will have to sadly wait another year. Is that for the sub or the dub?
I'm assuming sub. It didn't say specifically, but I'm assuming sub first.
Okay. So in general, you guys are gonna have to wait for that one. It sounds like collect us in the comments below for long. Yeah. So thank you for giving us a brief anime update, bud. By the way, guys, going forward, Ethan and I, when we do our updates in the future, we will be giving you the latest in terms of movie and anime news. And Ethan is going to be in charge of that mainly.
Yes.
But we'll go over that when we talk about it in May. But yeah, thank you for giving us some anime updates, bud. But it's really well appreciated to know that you've been keeping up with that, even though you haven't really been watching too much.
Yeah, because of Xenosega and school kept me busy.
Yeah, unfortunately. The school Xenosega is kind of obvious, but school is also pretty stressful. Thankfully, even though it's only taking one class, of course, but it's still pretty stressful. Either way,
yes.
That is all for now, guys. Me and Ethan have to go, but we will talk to you guys very soon, and I will be back from vacation. Be sure to tune into Twitter to keep an eye out for all my posts and pictures. I took some pretty good ones today, but I will post some more later on today, and throughout my vacation. So yeah, look forward to it. But for now, this is yours truly, Music Clues.
Ethan signing out.
And y'all have a nice
gaming day.
See ya.